dentist. I panicked at going to one, and I hated my smile.
Before I met Dr. Spoor, I was really self-conscious about my smile. I noticed that I started a bad habit of smiling awkwardly in cameras to try and cover my teeth. And it started to bother me, and I really felt like it was taking away from my confidence. So,
you name it, any procedures that I need to go through, and that is at ease. That is the good feeling. That's the difference. Before, I used to be scared of going to dentist, or when I tell my coworkers I have a dentist appointment, my coworkers usually go, "Oh, you have," they feel, you know, they are sad. But I tell them I have a great dentist, and he has a great team, and I feel comfortable. It's just fine. It's going to be okay. So that's the difference between what was before and after, the ease, the comfort, the love and tender care.
Before I met Dr. Spoor, I was more introverted, less apt to go out and just meet people on a whim, more, you know, it almost seemed like I was more serious just because I didn't smile as much. And I mean, I was happy, but just felt self-conscious in expressing that sometimes because what it would reflect wasn't necessarily what I wanted people to see, just because it wasn't anything that made me very happy when I saw it.
Definitely in my career, you know, I'm seeing this big, you know, and what was glaring about me was my teeth. And if your teeth aren't, if you're not confident in your teeth and people are looking at you on a screen this big, there's no way that you can be confident, or I couldn't be confident in my acting.
when I met Dr. Spoor for the first time, I knew that it was going to be the right fit for me because he identified my concerns right away. He was very reassuring and very helpful, and he gave me all of the information I needed to move forward or other options if I decided I wanted to change my mind.
You know, 5 minutes after meeting him, he basically had a vision of, yes, I can do this. This is what I'm going to do. This is how we can make it right. And at that point, it was just, he was the first person that really looked at me and said, yes, well, I can do this. This is going to be amazing.
John Curley, yes, John Curley, and he, his testimonial was a big deal for me, being an actor, to find someone who trusted Dr. Spoor in handling their teeth in front of the camera and on stage. And for me, that's really what was important to me. And then I met Dr. Spoor, and he told me all these things he knew about film lights and how they affected the materials you used, and that sold me on it right away, is that Dr. Spoor knew what he was talking about for my specific needs.
It gave me more self-confidence. I wasn't as aware of hiding my gum to my teeth, which all the time I was growing up, my mom would always say, close your mouth, close your mouth. So that gave me more confidence. I found that it really made a difference even with my job search and in my career, in talking with people and feeling comfortable with them. And it just gives you a better sense of well-being. And I'm not afraid of people taking candid pictures anymore. So, because I figure if I smile, something will look good.
Now, I would say that I have my confidence back entirely with my smile. Every time I am in front of a camera, I don't feel like I need to hide my smile. I am more than happy to give a big grin.
After I had the teeth done, I went to an audition the next day, and I booked it. And I was like, wow. You know, how could this one thing change how you feel about yourself? And for me, the confidence and the ability to go in and say, I'm who you want.
It's a really big thing to tackle. It's the middle of your face. It's something that you don't want to put in the hands of somebody that you don't trust. But once you meet Dr. Spoor for the first time and you just feel comfortable and confident with his skills and his vision, and you just know you're in good hands.
I have a great dentist, Dr. Spoor, and you go there, even for dental cleaning, you get pampered. It is from the heated neck pillows to hand muffins to the blanket to, I mean, the big smiles, and everything is at ease. It is over-the-top service. It is everything to the perfection. And I have never ever experienced this much of care, expertise, perfect work.
I would have to say that I was very indecisive when it came to my teeth and my smile, and I know I had to see Dr. Spoor a few times before I made up my mind, but he was always very reassuring and very patient, and really walked me through step by step and showed me what I would be getting into before I made my final decision. And so I never felt like there was any sort of pressure to go one way or the other.
They're so precise and so meticulous with how they do things. There's really no pain involved, and it was just pretty amazing. It was great.
See in each and every person in working at Dr. Spoor's office that they love their work. I think they're a good team.
For me, there's a confidence that Dr. Spoor has basically given me to go about my career and to just go above and beyond what I've thought I could do for myself. I've never had a better experience at a dentist before.
If I was to give someone any advice, I would say just go meet with Dr. Spoor.
Kind of like the last little piece that kind of helped me find my niche and really made me feel good about just going out there and tackling anything.
No, I think that sometimes the idea of making that kind of a commitment and also that kind of an investment is scary to do, and it's wise to really check things out before you do things, but I just don't have any regrets at all.